Hey guys, Taju22 here, and welcome to SmackDown. And this program is brought to you by MuchGames.ca and the Foreign Exchangers. Well, I give you the next chapter in the Daniel Bryan versus Kane saga. In the first match, we saw Kane beat Daniel Bryan, but of course Daniel Bryan wanted another shot at Kane. And this is his shot right here. And I already told you the story of how they broke up as a tag team, and they have since become bitter enemies. Well, we'll find out whether or not Daniel Bryan can beat Kane, or if Kane will end the series at 2-0 and end the series and end the feud right then and there. But if Daniel Bryan wins, the series continues 1-1. So, with that said, let's begin. And what the hell? Well, you know what, folks? I should have expected that. I should have expected Kane to do that. But why does that not surprise me? Or why did it surprise me at that point? Right now, the fans, for a moment, were chanting yes, but now Kane gets thrown back in the ring, a forearm, and then a kick right to the back of the head of Kane. And the match has begun. Oh, and a chop right across the throat onto Daniel Bryan, sending him outside the ring. Excuse me. And a counter by Kane. Thrown back in the ring is Kane. Okay, Daniel. Well, then again, he did get attacked from behind, so I guess he's a little bit disoriented to start off the match. But a suplex on a Kane. If you're Daniel Bryan, you want to cut the giant down to size. Well, actually, he's not a giant. He's more of a monster. But still, you gotta cut him down to size. Otherwise, it's not going to end well for you. And he takes down the big red monster, as he calls himself. Does Daniel Bryan. Ooh, nice running elbow onto Kane. And, oh, a shoulder arm breaker. Okay, I almost forgot the name of the move. On a Kane, a kick and a punch right to the left arm of Kane. I mean, if you take out his arms, you take out his power. But a DDT on a Daniel Bryan. Belly-to-belly suplex on a Daniel Bryan. And another shoulder arm breaker. And then a neck breaker onto Kane. A forearm right to the back. A scoop slam with Kane's arm tucked underneath. So it's obvious that Daniel Bryan is going for the arms of Kane. And he continues to do it. Another neck breaker on a Kane. I mean, Daniel Bryan, well, he had Kane right where he wanted him, but that's the thing about Kane. You don't want to give him another chance. Because there is no human on Earth, well, almost none, but there's nobody on the roster that can withstand Kane if given another chance for Kane. What I'm trying to get at is you don't want to give Kane another chance, because if you do, he'll make you pay for it. And then a stomp right to the arm of Kane, and a running elbow that actually sends Kane over the top rope and onto the floor. But Kane gets back inside the ring. Countered into a hammerlock onto Daniel Bryan. And another counter onto Daniel Bryan, followed up with a clothesline onto Daniel Bryan. Then a leg drop onto Daniel Bryan. And that's the third neckbreaker onto Kane. I mean, I like the fact that Daniel Bryan is trying to take out a body part, especially the strongest part, which is the arm. And another neckbreaker on the Kane. Now he picks up Kane. Whipped into the ropes. And another shoulder arm breaker on a Kane. But whipped into the corner is Daniel Bryan. And another counter onto Daniel Bryan by Kane. Whipped into the corner is Kane. All but Kane counters. And Kane is going to escape. I'm not sure why, but a suplex back inside the ring the hard way on a Kane. Throws Kane over the top rope and onto the floor. And God only knows what he's going to do. And thrown into the barricade is Kane. And thrown again is Kane, but that didn't have much of an effect on him. Oh, rammed into the post. Rammed into the post again, and thrown back inside the ring is Daniel Bryan. And once again, going for the arm is Daniel Bryan. And thrown outside again is Kane by Daniel Bryan. And thrown into the barricade once again is Kane. Another kick and another punch right to the left arm of Kane. Thrown into the barricade again is Kane. And again. A headbutt right to Kane. But Daniel Bryan going back into the ring. As is Kane. Oh, nice armbar on the Kane, which is the injured arm that he was working on. Thrown outside the ring is Kane. So, I mean, ever since Kane got that early head start to begin the matchup, systematically Daniel Bryan has picked him apart. I mean, thrown into the barricade again is Kane. It's like Daniel Bryan is trying to measure him up, but what for, I don't know. A couple of right hands onto Kane. And back in the ring is Daniel Bryan. And Kane is running around like a crazy chicken. Oh, nice drop kick off a slingshot on a Kane. Thrown outside the ring again is Kane. Picks up Kane. Thrown in onto the barricade again. Sorry for stumbling there. Oh, whipped into the post was Kane. And back into the barricade again. And whipped into the post again. And back in the ring again is Daniel Bryan. Oh, and a chop right across the throat onto Daniel Bryan, sending him onto the floor again. Oh, but he pulls down Kane from off the apron. And you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Daniel, you can go ahead now. Thank you. I'm not sure what Daniel Bryan is trying to do, but he is hurting Kane. That's which is a good thing for him. Because usually it's Kane that's doing all the hurting. And Daniel Bryan going on. He's on the top rope, though. Oh, but he got caught by Kane, and that's not good. And now what's Kane going to do? What's he doing? Oh, now he's taking down the announce table. But Daniel Bryan is right behind him, though. Whipped into the barricade again. Oh, whipped into the table, though. Rammed into the post. Rammed again in the post. Thrown back in the ring is Daniel Bryan. A takedown and a knee right to the arm. Oh, but Kane gets up, though. And then a clothesline right to Daniel Bryan. And now Daniel Bryan is the one being thrown outside the ring. And again, I really do not know what Daniel Bryan is trying to do, but... Oh, whipped into the table, though. Another shoulder arm breaker again. And then a kick right to the face of Kane. Thrown outside is Kane. And now he picks up Kane, but reversed into a reverse DDT on the floor on a Daniel Bryan. All but rammed into the steel steps was Kane. Both men get back in the ring. I have to say, this match has been intense the entire time. And wait a minute, Daniel Bryan has been busted open? I guess Kane must have given him a hard elbow to bust him open like that. Well, I mean, that was kind of weird how it happened, so that kind of took me off guard a little bit. On a German suplex on the floor on the Kane. And Kane is just a bit woozy at this time. Oh wait, small package. 1, 2. No, kick out by Kane. Because really, Daniel Bryan has dominated this match in terms of, putting some pressure on the arm of Kane, but it's Daniel Bryan who's been busted open. And whipped back inside the ring is Daniel Bryan. I have to say both men have just done a number on each other, but another scoop slam with Kane's arm tucked underneath. And whipped outside to the ring again. Or outside the ring again, excuse me. And whipped back in the ring again is Kane. And, oh, wait a minute. Chokeslam on the floor onto Daniel Bryan. I'm not sure where it came from, but I mean, he just pulled it out of nowhere, really. But now it's Kane who has control of Daniel Bryan. And thrown back in the ring is Daniel Bryan. A back suplex onto Daniel Bryan. And is that it? 1. No, kick out by Daniel Bryan. Wait, what's he got? Oh, he's got the crossface on the Kane. And he had been working on the arm of Kane to be able to put a move like this on Kane. Now, is Kane going to be able to hold on, though? Nope. No, he couldn't. And for Daniel Bryan, he beats Kane by submission. But he is the winner. So congratulations to Daniel Bryan for winning. So his series between himself and Kane is tied at 1 apiece. So judging by this issue between Kane and Daniel Bryan is far from over. But folks, we still got more matches to come up. So stay tuned, they'll be coming up right after this.